Hey there, fellow Star Wars aficionados. Welcome back. David Eon here, and the lovely Miss Lady Pop Hunter. Although she's behind the camera, she's hiding. I can see her and you can't. So, haha. Back with another Star Wars Journey video, trying to rebuild a vintage Star Wars collection. Been a while since I've been able to do one of these. But I do have a couple of things. So first off, I wanted to get this up. And this was sent to us by one of the viewers, Edwin. Edwin sent us this. And it is a set of original Star Wars bed sheets. It's a set of bed sheets.
And it'll go good with his Star Wars blanket.
Uh-huh. I don't know where I'm going to put them.
Put it on the bed.
These are like twin size.
Mm.
You know they're for kids. This is not going to fit on our bed. I don't know. If I had a twin bed, I might put it on there. But in the meantime, that's okay because I have them. I never had a set of bed sheets for these before. I never had Star Wars bed sheets before. So that's actually really neat. And I very much appreciate that. But yeah, classic Star Wars bed sheets. I didn't want to pull them out because they folded up in there so nicely.
Yeah, you'll never get it back in the bag.
Yeah, I'll never get it back in the bag again. I know.
It's like putting a toothpaste back in the tube.
It can be done. It's just difficult. But yeah, thanks again, Edwin. Always appreciated. And this I just picked up from this past weekend's retro toy swap, and I was shocked to see that out there. We always find amazing stuff at the retro. And there we have your vintage Star Wars Return of the Jedi C-3PO collector's case, which holds 40 Star Wars action figures and includes a special chamber to store their accessories. That's right, there's a little door inside where you can put all their weapons and accessories. And then, of course, it has, many of you are probably aware of how these work. And you can see it pictured here. There's like a suggestion card inside with pictures of figures to give you an idea how to display them. And then it has a sticker sheet inside where you can peel the names of different characters off and put them on the labels there like that, so that you can know who it is in case you forget everybody's name or whatever, which is not hard to do because there's so many of them. And on the back of this, of course, the action figures, which are not included, and it specifies that. Star Wars action figures, collect all 65.
Golly.
Action figures not included. Yeah, you see, collect 65, but the case only holds 40. I guess
I was about to ask, does it hold 65?
No, holds 40. So I guess I'll need another case. But
then you have too much space.
Well, you'll have to army build like stormtroopers or something.
Oh.
But there's the back of it, and it shows you all the figures currently available at the time of this release of the C-3PO case. And of course, there's the vinyl carrying case, there's the rifle case, there's the Darth Vader case. I mean, they made a bunch of different cases, and of course there would be additional labelings. Like this cardboard might say Return of the Jedi, might say Empire Strikes Back, so on and so forth. And there are people that collect all of those. There was also a C-3PO case for the Droids cartoon, which looks very... Well, it's basically the same case, except instead of chrome, it's like a flat colored plastic. But this is obviously, as you can see, still factory sealed. It's got the original cardboard over it, the little shield here, but then the cellophane is still wrapped all the way around this case. So it preserves the chrome finish that's on the plastic case itself. You usually find these loose. You can find these loose easy enough, and the Darth Vader case too. The Darth Vader case
everywhere. Is
the most common one, yeah. But they're usually all scuffed and scratched, and stickers are missing or applied, and the insert's gone and everything. Everything's got to be in there because it's never been opened. And I can thank Chris for that. Yeah, Chris for that. He helped me out a great deal with this. It's like, yeah, I'd love to see it in one of the videos, and yeah, you will. Yeah, you will, because this is fantastic. And I love the vintage price tag still on this. It says, I believe it says $1.28.
Let's see if I can zoom in.
The clearance price there, $1.28.
I don't know how clear that's going to be.
Well, I get the idea.
Yeah.
I'll pay $1.28 for this all day. Once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, which is why it's so much harder now. Again, when I was originally getting way into this stuff, like in the late 80s, early 90s, you could go to KB and buy them 2 for $1, 3 for $1, the Star Wars figures. Try doing that now, forget it. It's so expensive, it's crazy. A lot of the vintage Star Wars stuff on any of the card variations from the U.S. market, never mind foreign variants. But finding... And I'm always on the lookout. I try to find the best condition or quality of vintage that I can. And the condition on this is just outstanding. The fact that it lasted this long without getting molested. Somebody hasn't torn it apart or busted it up, or, you know, even just wear and tear. You can imagine a seller taking this back and forth to a show, one after another, a dent here, a tear in the cellophane there. After a while, it gets worn out, you know. And for it to last this long in this kind of condition is, to me, just very impressive. Very
How old
impressive.
is that?
Well, this would be 1983.
Oh, okay.
So, the Return of the Jedi release was 1983. So, yeah, it's been quite a while.
Over 40 years.
Yes. 40 years, actually.
40.
40 years. So 40 years without, and it still looks like it might have looked sitting on the shelf. So very happy with that. Very happy with this. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been able to do one of these, but did wanted to catch up and share. And thanks again to Edwin and to Chris for helping me out. Thoughts? Guys, what do you think about that? You know, the bed sheets market is going up too. People are looking for this kind of stuff, and you see it a lot at shows. They use the bed sheets to cover the tables, and then people want to buy them, and they're like, "Oh, well, that one's not for sale." But yeah, there's a market for that. There's a market for the bed sheets now. Oddly enough, I didn't have Star Wars, like I said. I had Peanuts, I had Disney World, and Huckleberry Hound. I remember having those novelty sheets when I was very young. But hey, thoughts? What do you think, guys? Tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you get something out of this series. I hope you are. If you've never seen it before, of course, you can look at the playlists and you'll see the archive for Star Wars Journey, and you can look at some of the other stuff that I've picked up in the last few months and displayed. Share it if you can, subscribe if you're new, all of that stuff. And if that is it, then what more can I say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.